Hello guys, today I want to talk something about my feeling. So tonight my school hold a activity, so it's a Thanksgiving activity. And I talked in the last video that one of my colleagues asked me to hang out with her a few weeks ago. And I did went out with her, but after that I didn't go out with her again. So today, when I went into the activity, I saw her. I saw she was sitting together with another of my colleagues, and I felt so jealousy. I was feeling so jealousy, and I felt my energy was getting drained after I see that. So I was escaping from the activity. So I didn't go. I didn't stay in that activity, and I left. After I left that place, I felt better. So I'm not sure about my feeling now. I think I don't really love her. I don't want to love her. I I'm not able to love her. But I did feel so jealousy tonight, and I did feel so down and frustrated and upset when I saw she was staying time so happy with another guy. And I don't know if this is love. I think it is part of love. But I try to cut off this feeling. I think this feeling is so negative and toxic. It impacted my mental health. But I don't know how can I do it because the woman, she is my colleague, and I work in the same school with her. So our office is very close to the same office. Actually, I didn't talk to her like in a personal way, and but I can still see her around. I can still see her around, in activities in the meetings because we work in the same school. So I can't totally avoid her, and it's really frustrates me. I feel so frustrated. But at the same time, I know she doesn't want to go out with me again. But I already have that feeling, some feeling to her already. So how can I? But at the same time, I cannot avoid her because we work in the same school. So how am I gonna deal with this negative emotion? So I was so emotional tonight. I tried to avoid her in the past few weeks, and I did success in many ways, but I can't do it completely. So for example, tonight I went to the activity and she was there, and I saw she was talking to a guy, and my negative feeling, my feeling was so negative. I think I don't know if I can say she's my crush because I don't want to admit it. Because my dream is going to Japan after the Japan border reopens. I will go to Japan, and I'm gonna meet my future wife in Japan because I want to marry a Japanese. I don't really want to date a Chinese. In the past 7 years, I never wanted to marry Chinese. So how can I have this feeling that I feel jealousy when I see a Chinese lady? I feel so jealousy about her staying with another guy. It doesn't meet my goals that I set for myself. I set as a goal for myself, and that goal is to marry Japanese. So how can I have jealousy feeling about a Chinese lady? And especially she doesn't want to hang out with me again. She doesn't want to go out with me. Actually, I asked a few times, like last month, to invite her out, and she always say I was so busy. I don't think that's case. If she has feelings, if she likes me, she will go out with me anyway. She will not say she's busy. So, and it happened a few times. So from my experience, I know it means she doesn't want to go out with me, and she's not interested in me. And but because we went out before, and I do have some feelings to her already. I don't know how can I cope with the jealousy and my I don't know how can I deal with it. I don't know. I'm so confused and so anxious. My mental health was so horrible tonight. I think what my goal is to try to avoid her completely. But I don't know how can I do it. Um, it's impossible for me to do it to cut her off out of my life completely. I just cannot do it. But the jealousy feeling was so strong tonight. Was so strong and I felt so bad. My stomach was so upset. I really don't want to have the similar situation again, but I don't know how can I avoid it. Especially because she was staying with the guy so happy tonight. I think maybe after a few months, she will start to date someone, and if I see that she dated someone, it will make me feel worse. I am so anxious about I'm so anxious about it now. I'm so worried about my mental health. It impacted my work, my condition, my work condition. It impacted my energy. I felt my energy was drained because of that lady. So horrible. I just it's so toxic. When you have some feeling about someone, but she doesn't want to have the same feeling about you, but you still have to see her every day. So and you see she was dating with someone or spending time with someone so happy around you. How can you deal with that situation? Especially, I was never going to marry Chinese, and I don't know how do I feel jealousy about the Chinese lady. It's just ridiculous. Maybe I'm too lonely. Maybe it's not real love. Maybe it's because I'm so lonely. If I have more friends, if I have friends in this place in Shanghai, I will not have the same feeling because at the moment I don't have any friends. So I feel so lonely, and the loneliness makes me to like someone easily. Maybe it's not true love. Maybe it's just my loneliness. So I think maybe I should try to avoid the lady as much as possible, and be polite, but stop from seeing her again. I wish I can never see her again, but I can't do it. But I will try to do it. Bye bye, guys.